The 2025 UFL Week 9 Players of the Week Award winners. Yes, this did not get delayed due to Memorial Day, so we were able to go right on into it with the Offensive Player of the Week, Jamar Smith. Very deserved award. Of all the quarterbacks this week, he was one of the very few that ended up playing an entire game. Many of the quarterbacks, like Jordan Teamu, like Max Duggan, who could have won this award, ended up not playing the full game. Jamar did and ended up being the biggest reason why his team won, at least one of the two. Him and Deion Caden had an incredible game, with Jamar Smith throwing what would end up being the second and game-winning touchdown to Deion Kane to win over the Panthers 26-22. Going 22 of 31 for 293 yards and 2 touchdowns was very solid. Got first downs, and again, the Stallions failed very rarely on third downs, and a lot of that was because of Jamar Smith. Definitely deserved the award. Congrats to him. Now, Defensive Player of the Week ended up going to Donald Payne, linebacker of the Renegades. Not a shocker. He basically did everything in this game, pass breakup, tackles, and a big interception during the game. There were a couple other guys that could have arguably won this award, whether it be on the Roughnecks, as well for a couple of players who did really solid. But there was basically a couple of DBs on the Roughnecks who both were able to get forced fumbles and fumble recoveries. So it was a tough one, but Donald Payne definitely was really solid. Congrats to him. Now, Special Teams Player of the Week ended up going to Jaden Sheridan, running back of the Brahmas. Yes, the guy who should have arguably won Offensive Player of the Week basically like a week ago, ends up getting Special Teams Player of the Week. The main reason is because he had a huge 86-yard kickoff return touchdown during his game against the Battlehawks, which allowed them to get a field goal to make it a close game heading into the half. Now, while he also had another couple of big returns, I honestly would have given this award to Marquette King. Marquette King faked a punt and ended up getting a 37-yard rush on a fake, as well as having his punts average over 43 yards per attempt. I think he was overall the best special teams player of the week, but Sheridan definitely had a very solid week. But that'll do it. Subscribe for more.